Hey, Tater Tots!
Welcome to Couch Potatoes, the show where two best spuds share these, the fries of our lives. I'm Tiff,
And I'm Emily.
and yeah, we are trying something out.
Yeah,
This is the pilot episode.
you guys are along for the ride. We're new to this, you're
Yeah,
new to us.
yeah, yeah. Except for those of you who do know us, like,
And those of you who do know us, I'm so sorry.
you've been through a lot, depending on who you are, especially if you're our mothers, for sure.
Oh my gosh, shout out Ruth Ann.
And shout out Michelle. We love you guys.
Heart.
Heart. But yeah, should we go in and tell them a little bit about ourselves for those who don't know about us?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Sure. So I'm Tiff, as I said. Full name's Tiffany. The only person that calls me that is my mom when she's mad at me,
With an I.
with an I. But most people, when I was younger, you would vouch for this, know me by T Dog. That was my nickname throughout all of school. Didn't even come up with it myself. My basketball coach named me that, and it stuck. I
And I
still,
still call her that to this
you
day.
do, you do. I still have people that we went to school with. I kid you not. If they see me in like this, the range, the city, the range, the city, they'll be like, T-Hog, what's up? And I'm like, I didn't even talk to you.
It's a staple, just like EMAG was for a little
Right,
while, but
because
I'm
we,
no longer MAG.
right, I know, because like, we were T-Dog and E-Mag. Like
Hmm.
that was the vibe. And I don't know what else. I mean, I guess I would just say like huge animal lover. Like this almost feels like a dating profile. Huge animal lover. um, big art nerd. I love doing anything with like drawing, painting. I love being outdoors. We love hiking. Hiking is so much fun and whatnot. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm pretty boring
Oh, you are
unless
anything but.
unless you know me. So,
Anything but
oh,
boring.
and really quick, I want to preface, I usually don't sound like this, but it is cold out here in the Midwest, and my vocal cords are not happy. It is dry. Like I am on my seventh glass of water today. So,
It is very dry.
but tell them
I've
a little
got my
about you.
chapsticks in the car, in the house, everything.
Where's the chapstick?
Oh,
Tell
jeez.
them a little bit about yourself, Ab.
Oh, gosh. A little bit about me. I'm 27, so I'm, really in the prime of my life, if that's what you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nurse. I'm a hospice nurse, and it,
Mm-hmm.
it gets to be a little challenging at times. I just got married this year to my wonderful husband, Austin. Shout out, Austin. And he puts up with a lot of crap with me.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for that. But also super into art. We kind
You
of,
discovered that, and I was so happy for
yeah,
you.
I never used to be. And she was always the artistic one. And so one day I just, picked up, I had an easel and some paint, and I was like, well, let's just hit it. And then I found out that I love doing it, even if it's not awesome art. I just love the feeling of it. And I started sending her my finished works, and she's my cheerleader.
It made me so proud. Like I think it's honestly really special that like, you get a little bit older and they always say you can't teach a new dog and like an old dog new tricks.
Right, but you
And
definitely can.
you can. You can.
Mm,
So, just like
yes.
cooking. I used to suck at cooking like terribly. You can ask Mama Nelson. I sucked at cooking, but now, I mean, I don't know.
I still don't do the cooking at my house. My husband, thank you God that he loves to cook and he loves to try new things, and that's good for him. I love to eat that
Hmm.
food, but I'm not a good cook.
Yeah, see, Josh is the same way.
And
Like
funny
he'll
enough,
say that he burns cereal.
funny enough, the only thing that I can cook is potatoes, and I think that that's because that's literally my favorite food. Hence the name couch potatoes. And
Right.
we're on a couch.
We're on a couch. We
We
love
are the
potatoes.
potatoes.
Like potatoes are like one of the I've literally told Josh this and shout out to my boyfriend Josh. Love you.
They're both
Uh,
great. They're back there doing their
they're
thing,
entertaining themselves
being BFFs,
while we
and
do
thank
this.
goodness they get along.
While we do this and whatnot. But he once asked me, he was like, if you had to give up meat or potatoes, what would you give up? And without a
Meat.
second, I said meat.
Oh
And
yeah.
he was like, really? I was like, I could live without chicken. I can't live without French fries.
Yeah, I mean chicken is really good. We eat a
Yeah,
lot of chicken,
yeah.
but if I had to choose, I would definitely
Because you're
eat I
getting,
could eat potatoes the rest of my life.
yeah,
There's so many forms you can
you're
get them
getting
in,
rid of
like
pierogies, loaded baked potatoes, French fries. You're getting rid of all of that.
mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, tater tots.
What? That's what we call you guys. Why would we want to get rid of the tater
Right.
tots?
Right.
You guys are our family,
You guys
our
are
crew.
our fan base. You guys are going to build us up so good.
Yeah,
And we have so much faith that this is going to go far. You guys just got to keep it up with us. So I hope
yeah.
that we entertain you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like we can tell them how we got started on this podcast and
Right.
the ideas behind it and how we
Mm-hmm.
met, just kind of
Yeah.
our story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it all began
I was about to say, is this where we do the I was born by a river?
living in a van down by
Down by
the
the river.
river.
Oh, Chris Farley, R.I.P.
No,
Uh,
when we met in what, sixth grade?
yeah, middle school, middle school. Um,
Both a couple weirdos,
we were, and
couple
well,
outcasts.
what was funny about us was like we both were friends with each other's friends.
Hmm.
Like, you know, like Destiny and
Right.
like we were friends with them, but we weren't friends with each other for
Right.
some
We just
reason.
kind of always like saw each other in passing and
Mm-hmm.
hung out with each other because our friends were hanging out together.
Right. So it would just be like a hey, how you doing? And then in seventh grade, best one of the best years of my life.
Oh my goodness. Was that Miss
That
Carboviak's
was Miss
year? Oh my gosh,
Carboviak.
shout
Well,
out Miss Carboviak.
she was seventh and eighth grade. Remember we
Yes,
redid
yeah.
because you know we had Miss Carboviak, Miss Shaw,
Oh my
Miss Martin. I
goodness.
still remember you crying about the soup when you were pregnant.
Oh my gosh, Miss Schaff was so great. She helped me so much
Loved
when my
her.
grandfather passed away.
Hmm.
Like I would come in crying and she would just be like,
Hmm.
come up here. You need a hug. Like just so great.
Dude,
We
they
had the
were
best
amazing.
teachers for
They were
real.
amazing. They honestly made they were the kind of teachers that made school fun.
Hmm.
They made you want to go to school, which was great.
Yeah.
But we had this history project, and you and I were both such introverts. We didn't want to talk to nobody. Like when you say socially awkward,
Which you wouldn't believe today. Like we talk
no,
like crazy
we really do.
now.
We are blabbermouths like crazy. And we were the only two that didn't have partners. So our teacher, Ms. Garbovi, actually walked over and said, "You guys are partners now." And like from then on, this whole concoction of
Oh
life
my
was
gosh,
just
is that
born.
when the Cleopatra song came
Yes,
out? Oh my goodness.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Just
That-
reminiscing about all those.
yes, when we would have lunch in her room and we would just watch funny videos and whatnot. And then there was the time that CJ tripped me and I cussed in Miss Martin's ear. She scolded me for the rest of the day.
Sorry if I'm messing with my mic. We tried to get two wireless
Hmm.
headphones and it just wasn't working. We got to
Yeah,
put a little more money into this if it
yeah,
gets big. Um,
yeah,
so hopefully the audio and video is decent enough for video one.
yeah, guys. Like for the first, honestly, for the first couple of videos, you can't
Bear
be
with us.
expecting too much, but this is just it's just a way of like it's an outlet for us, and you know, I think it'll be fun, even if it
Yeah.
doesn't grow to be like huge. I definitely think it'll be fun to
Yeah.
do.
Well, and this is something that we've always really enjoyed doing. This kind of isn't out of the blue.
No.
In high school,
Mm-hmm.
now mind
Study
you,
hall.
we, we met in sixth grade,
Mm-hmm.
had all these years of just being friends, and there
Mm-hmm.
was a point in time where like we were literally each other's only friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, when I graduated, I said goodbye to her
Mm-hmm.
and one other person, and that was it.
Same here.
And we just like we remained best friends through high school, and this girl got me through a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, was it our junior year?
It was junior year study hall. We had study hall first thing in the morning, and obviously we're not going to do homework.
No. Why would you do
Shh, to
that in
all the
study
teachers
hall?
that heard that. We wouldn't do homework.
No.
So one day you just came in with like this with these two blind boxes with toys, and you're like, let's record ourselves opening these.
Yeah, like those mystery boxes and stuff like that.
Hmm. And they were little animal figurines, if I remember correctly. I think
Hmm.
you got an alpaca and you named it George.
Yes.
And then I had, what was it, like a seal named Fifi or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
Fifi the seal. Oh my gosh.
Fifi. And we stopped recording, and you said, we need to do this like every study hall.
Yeah,
And that was a little ditty called Emily's Farm.
Emily's Farm. The OGs know Emily's Farm.
Yeah.
We really did try to like
Hmm.
upload those to YouTube. For some reason they wouldn't upload.
Yeah.
But I have so many videos on my phone of just us like
Goofing
even
off.
after
Yeah.
high school. Like so
Hmm.
study hall in high school, but then like even after high school when we were in college, we would
Hmm.
get together and like
Hmm.
do it in the parking lot of a
Yeah.
Walmart.
We
Like we would
would.
set up our phone or like we would take it back to her house, back to my
We
house,
would.
and we would do a bunch of unboxings
Hmm.
and we just called it Emily's Farm.
Hmm.
Um And that's kind of where this like idea took off was we just had so much fun doing that. And now that like we're grown and we have
Yeah.
stupid adult lives with stupid adult
You
problems.
teachers lied. You said that this would be fun.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not.
We just I like reached out to her one day and I was like, real question.
Hmm.
I was like, how would you feel about doing a podcast with me? And it would basically be like a revamp of Emily's Farm. We could do,
Hmm.
talk about adult things and we can do,
Yeah,
not just unboxings. I mean, I'm sure there'll be unboxings in the future.
there will be.
But just like, how would you feel about that? And she was like, I was thinking the same thing. It's
Hmm.
just like going to be a nice outlet for us just
Yeah.
to kind
Hmm.
of step away from the reality of how crazy life can be and just be best friends.
Yeah. Because it's rare. You see the YouTubers that are big, like we talk about like Rhett and Link like all the
Hmm.
time from Good Mythical Morning. They've been friends for 40 plus years.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
You
And
don't
that's
hear
what we're going
that.
to have too.
Yeah. Heck yeah, absolutely. Well, because a lot of people, especially like older than us, tell us how hard it is to keep a friend outside of school. They're
Hmm.
like, once you leave school, half of them are gone. And it's like, well, you got to make the effort.
Yeah,
Like we literally said when we graduated, this is not the end. We
right.
said that. We were like, we are going to be in each other's lives. I was a bridesmaid at your wedding.
Hmm.
I mean, we've gone on vacations together,
Yeah,
like family vacations together.
yeah. And it's just like it does take that effort. It just
Yeah.
takes that. I mean, we talk to each other every single day.
Hmm.
And if there's a day that we don't talk to each other, the other one reaches, hey, are you okay? Everything
Yeah.
going okay? Like, we just make a conscious effort to keep that friendship going, even if we don't see each other in
Right.
person all the
We
time.
can pick it up
Yeah,
easily.
exactly.
We never scold each other for like, how dare you get busy?
Right.
How
And
dare you have a
we
life?
know that life gets so freaking busy
Right.
anymore.
Work, life, social life, everything.
And now that like you have Josh's family to worry about, I have
Yeah.
Austin's family to worry about. It's
Hmm.
just a lot of like balancing
Hmm.
and just being so stuck in between. And I don't know how like our parents ever did it and,
I don't know
kept their
either.
sanity
I don't
because
know either.
I'm ready to rip my hair out.
But to be clear, we're very thankful that you guys are in our lives
Yes.
before anybody says anything negative.
Yes. No, we are very thankful for our families. We're very thankful for our significant others' families. We are very thankful for everybody that's in our lives
Oh,
right now.
absolutely. I gotta get some water, so if you hear me glugging,
Yeah,
I
a
apologize.
little bit parched. Um,
Did you say I had the pinky up when I did that? Went
Pinkies
into
up.
pinkies up.
But yeah, that's kind of just a little bit about us and how we met and how we got this
Yeah,
podcast started.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
we just we're just here for you guys. You're here for us too. Like we're just
yeah.
so excited to start on this adventure. Even
Hmm.
like we said, even if like the first few videos are a little poor quality or the sound is a little bit off, like we're just getting started. We've never done this before.
Right.
Um, we are open to any ideas. If you
Seriously, guys,
guys,
like, leave comments. Like,
hmm,
you can follow us on Facebook, Couch Potatoes, and you can leave suggestions 100%. We'd like to talk.
yeah,
We will
oh
talk
yeah,
about anything.
yeah,
So, like, I mean, I had this idea, honestly, about, like, I thought it'd be a fun idea if we talked about, like, women's health one day. Like,
oh yeah,
I thought that'd be a fun idea. I thought we could just talk about, like, something silly as well. We could talk
hmm,
about, like, movies that we like. I mean,
yeah,
the range is endless. It's
yeah,
really what you guys want to hear from us. Like,
right.
whatever you want to hear these two knuckleheads talk about for however long.
Yeah, and if you guys enjoy one thing more than the other, let us know.
Yeah,
Like if you enjoy the unboxings more than you enjoy us sitting here running our mouths, let us know.
right.
Because we just want to give you guys content that you'll enjoy, content you can laugh at, because frankly, I think that we're hilarious. Um,
Depends on who you ask. I mean, I
yeah.
think a lot of people say that we're
I mean, we
funny.
snagged some pretty good men, so
We did,
we
and
must
like,
be. I mean, I know we're hot.
they have to
We're a
deal with a
couple
lot of.
hot potatoes.
Did you see what she did there?
But
Yeah.
we also had to be funny because
Oh,
this ain't getting me nowhere.
no, I told Josh, I was like, you knew what you signed up for with the humor. You
Right.
knew. Like, I don't think he realized how like kind of schizo I am. But, like, I shouldn't say that. I wipe that from your minds. I'm not
Right.
trying to.
Men in Black.
We need to get one of those things. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
But I will say that like I am very thankful that we do have this friendship, and I don't take it for granted one day of the
Yeah.
ever the
Oh
year
no.
ever. I don't take it for granted. I know that like I always tell people when they ask me like, what's the secret to keeping a friendship like this? I always say I know I can call her and say I have to bury a body, you would not ask me what happened. You would say when and where.
Yep, I wouldn't
And
even ask you whose body it was. It could have been my
right,
husband's for all I know.
right. You'd be like when and where. And that's the level of friendship that we have.
Yeah,
Like we've been through a lot together, like with like life changes and stuff.
mental health.
We have been each other's mental support for a long time.
I can't tell you how many times in college I would, after class, like she would have like a class right after me or something like that, and
Hmm.
I would walk out of class and just hug her and just be like, dude, I
How are
am
we here?
so done.
How are we here? Like you had like pneumonia a couple of
Oh my
times,
gosh,
and
life
like
just tried to take me out.
it really did. College was just rough.
Mm.
But don't let that discourage you from going to college. If
So
it's what you
worth
do,
it in the
it
end.
is worth it. Once you're done, you feel so
Yeah,
accomplished. Like, I mean, back there, right there, that's my degree. Back there,
right
hanging.
there.
Pretty proud of that piece of paper. Pretty proud of it. But
Yeah.
that's a big compliment too. I honestly think is like when I was thinking about how we got started,
Hmm.
and I remember when do you remember how honestly surprised a lot of people were that like I was in your wedding? Like we still talk to each other. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people were like, "I'm so glad to see you guys are still
Well,
friends."
and we still get comments from like teachers like, shout out Miss Har.
Pamela, if I
You
could call you, you're like 90% of the reason I think both of us are on this couch.
You were amazing, and I hope that you're watching this, and I hope that you're proud of us and just how far we've come because you really saw us at our lowest,
You did.
and you said, "I believe in them, and I'm going to push them to be their best." And you were just an amazing teacher, so
you
thank you.
you were the only one that I think supported both of our dreams, like
Mm,
from the get-go. Like the second I told you I wanted to be a designer when I grew up, you never questioned it. You said you do that if that's what you want to be. You were like some of these other people who are like, You're not gonna make a lot of money doing that. You're not gonna do this. You're not like you were like, you go for it."
yeah,
And she was also one of the only teachers that taught us like actual adult values. She taught us how to
yes,
do an interview, how to like balance stuff, how to
yeah.
so
And
thank you.
just a huge confidence booster too. Like I would
Yeah.
walk into class and I would be so down on the day or down
Mhm.
on myself, and
Mhm.
by the end of class, like if she knew something was wrong, she'd pull us to the side, she'd talk to us.
Oh
She
yeah.
would like just the biggest confidence booster in the world, and I am forever thankful for
She was
that.
genuine. I think that's what was
Yeah.
so great about her was that she didn't hide anything. What you got is what you got.
Mhm.
And like, you
And
know,
still, but I said all
mhm.
that to say that like
Mhm.
on Facebook, like
Yeah.
we post pictures of each
Mhm.
other and
Mhm.
we get comments from all of our old teachers and all of our
Mhm.
old friends, and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, I love this friendship. I love that
Mhm.
you guys are still friends. I love that this is still a thing." Like it's very rare to see.
When Miss Karboviak said she was proud of us, I cried.
Oh my gosh.
I cried. You can't pay when a teacher tells you that they're proud of you because if you think about it, a teacher only knows you for a certain amount of time.
Hmm.
Like, they're not like your parents who have known you since you were born.
Right.
Like, for them to be like, "Yeah, I'm proud of you guys," like that was beautiful to see.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's because of people like them and whatnot that we've been able to keep this friendship for as long as we have.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
even
so
though,
thank you to everybody that had a
yeah,
part in that.
we
Um,
love you all. Even if we don't talk to any of you anymore, like just know that like you guys are special tater tots. You guys made this happen.
You guys are all a part
So
of our journey, and
yeah,
whether it was good or bad or in
exactly.
between, I
Mhm.
definitely think that everything happens for a reason and it
Mhm.
brought us to where we are today. So I'm super grateful for all of you.
We always joked that there's a reason we could never be blood sisters, and it's because one mom could never handle both of us.
No.
It's not possible. And the funniest thing is, like, again, shout out to our moms, is like we both notice when the other visits, our moms get so excited. It's the
Oh, yeah.
funniest thing ever. Like, your mom will be like, T Dog, and my mom will be like,
Yeah. They just love each other. And I think that they know on a deeper level too that like we
hmm
were there for each other, and like
hmm
we were just, they could, moms can sniff out like
I'm pretty sure
bull
your mom
crap.
said something
And
like that when she was like, she's like your only friend that's never like backstabbed, and
hmm,
because I don't believe in that.
yeah,
Life's too short to start drama and cause issue.
hmm,
So why not be a couch potato and just sit
exactly.
on the couch and just vibe, just
Yeah.
live like an amoeba,
Like, like
like
an
an
amoeba.
amoeba. So, but yeah, so that's a little bit about how this started. We're not sure in terms of like how like scheduling is going to go with this. Like we're going to try to aim, I think maybe like to start maybe like once a month.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
would be good. And then if it gets bigger, we'll start trying for like 2 times a month and
Yeah.
such like that because we do live far away
Yeah, we live
from
like
each
an
other.
hour away from each
So
other.
it's not, but like once if it does, become something, we should be able to actually maybe put money into like a program where we can split screen
Yeah.
and then we can do this more.
Yeah.
So,
Which
but
honestly, this program that we're using now might actually split screen. We haven't looked into it too much. Shout out to Josh and Austin because they helped us set all this
our
up.
edit crew,
But yes, they're going to be our tech crew.
they had us set up.
And you guys will see them. We're definitely like looking forward in the show.
Hmm.
We want to have guest appearances. We'll
Oh
have
yeah.
definitely have them on the show.
Oh yeah.
Um, if you get called out to the show, don't tell us no because
We will take
we're
issue
pretty
with
cool.
that. We will take issue with that.
And you'll probably sit right here on this couch,
Yeah.
or my couch, or
Some couch.
some couch, because
It'll be a
that's the
couch.
vibe.
It'll be a couch.
We just want to create a safe space for everybody and
Yeah.
a comfortable space
Hmm.
because life is too chaotic to make
Yeah.
this chaotic. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. This is meant to be a place where people can just come and be themselves.
Hmm.
Because that's honestly what we celebrate most about each other is
Yes.
that we've always been able to be ourselves with each other. We've never had to cover up or pretend,
Right.
I guess. So all I know is that I think we're both genuinely excited to do this.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people actually tell us that us doing a podcast together would be pretty fun,
Yeah.
actually. Um, I mean, we are just two potatoes from the Midwest, but you never know. Like, I mean, there were people that started out in like deep like south like
Yeah.
nowhere cities and whatnot, and now they're big names and whatnot.
Oh my gosh. And my husband, he was like, maybe you guys will get so big that like Orida potatoes, they'll sponsor you at some point. And
Could
I mean, I'd be down for that. So any potato companies that are listening,
could you
if you would like
imagine?
to sponsor us, that would be cool.
Could you imagine if like Idaho Potato themselves reached out?
Idaho
Like if
potatoes.
Idaho was like, we want to sponsor you guys for potatoes and whatnot.
And you know what? If it never goes further than our couch, I mean, it's
No
a
big
good
deal.
outlet for us.
No big deal.
It's fun for us. It
Yeah.
gives us a chance to hang out more and like put us on a schedule of like, I
Yep.
mean, it's so easy to just be like, oh, like we're busy this week, we're busy this week, we're busy
Yep.
this week, but it'll kind of put a structure into our lives and then we'll get to see
Yeah.
each other more and it'll
And
be great.
y'all are nuts if you don't think we're gonna be like 70-year-old biddies watching these back. Like
Oh, yeah.
if like the world ain't blown up by then and we're still kicking, we will be watching these back.
Guaranteed.
a hundred
Once we're
percent.
done recording, we're gonna sit here and watch it and cackle at each other.
Oh, a
So,
hundred percent.
because that's just what we do, and
A
we did
hundred
that for
percent.
all of our Emily's Farm videos and everything.
Man,
Um,
to think about how many times we would film in like my car or your car,
yeah.
like I always would wonder if somebody would walk by and be like, "What are they doing?"
Fondest Emily Farm.
That's hard.
Give it out. I've got my.
Yeah, go for it. I need to think.
I don't know if it's my fondest because it's definitely not my best moment or my proudest moment.
Oh, I
And
know what she's gonna
I
say.
apologize to whoever is offended by this. If you are a tater tot, or you need to be a seasoned potato, seasoned tater tot.
A seasoned tater tot. You think you said like you've had to have been in the air fryer for a wee bit because I think I know exactly what moment she's gonna bring up. So,
So back in high school, when we got started with Emily's Farm, we did Emily's Farm almost every morning, whether it was
mhm,
just like us talking or we would do an unboxing or whatever.
yeah.
Well, the night before, I had went out to Red Robin with my brother and a kid from my youth group, and I ordered like one of their special lemonades. Well, it was really good, and I kept ordering it, and I was like, "Yeah, bring me more, bring me more, bring me more." And they kept bringing it to me. Well, after a while, I was feeling a little good. I was feeling a little warm, if you will.
Little good. A
And
little
it
silly, if
yes.
you will.
And it turns out that they were spiked lemonades, and I did not know. So my brother, being the good brother that he was, shout out BJ, he told me to shut my mouth when we got home and go straight to bed, and that he would take care of my parents for me. Parents know a lot more than you think because they definitely knew something was going on that night, and we didn't find out until years later. But anyway, so next morning I'm a little hungover, not by any fault of my own. I did not know that they were alcoholic drinks. So I came in and I did not feel good, and we set up the camera, and I was just very like, ugh. And the camera kept falling, and I fixed it, and I was like, oh, don't look at my face. And for years,
We
we
still
just
quote
quoted
it.
that.
We still
No, don't
quote
look at
it.
my
Don't
face.
look at my face. Like, if we're having a rough day, it's don't look at my face.
So that was not a proud moment for me, but that was definitely one of my fondest memories.
That was
Memories fun.
funny. That was funny. I would have to say my fondest is probably the day we went to see Monsters Incorporated in theaters and
Ooh.
we opened the Peppa Pig blind
Yes.
boxes because you were so dead set. You said, I swear I don't want Peppa. And you got Peppa and you were so freaking mad. Like, but it's honestly hard to pick one because I think of the one, I'll have to bring it. I don't know if I still have it. I doubt I do, but there was like a mini one of actually two
The
potatoes
potatoes.
riding a skateboard and you'd push them and like
They
it
would.
looked weird. It, yeah, yeah. Seasoned tater tots. Yeah, you know what we mean. Um, but honestly, yeah, the Don't Look at My Face is probably the best one. I also think of, do you remember when I got us that farting slime and it made
Yes.
our hands smell like military
Oh,
grade adhesive?
what I think that was the same time that we did the frogs.
Yes,
So
the
we got these
frogs.
like bouncing frogs, and like, well, you like pushed it down, pushed it back down, and then it would flip.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, we played with those for like an hour. I mean, at this point, we're in college, like
Yeah,
playing with these toys, and
we're adults,
yeah, we've always just wanted that silly little escape, always.
you
And
know.
I think that you need
Yeah,
it.
you do need it. You do need it because it keeps your mind fresh. It
Yes.
keeps you from rotting on the inside, honestly. Like,
And we are
we are rotting. I think we're both rotting right now, but like we're gonna be golden potatoes one day. Like golden
yes.
girls, golden potatoes.
Who's your favorite Golden Girl? Three, two, one. Betty White.
Rose. Yeah, Betty White. She played
I
Rose
should
Nyland.
have. Yeah.
Go figure we have the same freaking like
Hmm.
I love the Golden Girls so much. Like and honestly, I kind of view our relationship a lot of like Betty White's and Rue McClanahan's
Oh
because like
yeah.
if you watch interviews of them, they're cackling, they are
Mm-hmm.
laughing. Like I love the fact that you love Golden Girls and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Because that's gonna be us. Like,
that will be us.
like at some point
Yeah,
down the road, it's just gonna be us two biddies
yeah.
and in our nightgowns and just vibing,
Eating fries.
eating
What's
fries.
your favorite way to have a potato?
I'm a big fan of French fries. Um, as you know, I'm a big fan of French fries.
I mean, are we gonna come out the gate with the with how we kind of got the name for this video for
Go
this
ahead.
podcast?
You go right ahead.
Okay, well, my favorite way to have a potato. Have you ever heard of a twice baked potato?
Yes. Now, that's one of the things that I can actually make. I
Yeah,
told you I'm good at making
yeah,
potatoes.
yeah. Twice baked potatoes, like
Pristine.
there's something about them. But when we were, still in college and whatnot, kind of like getting our wings, so to speak, of life. This one's over here, like in her new apartment and whatnot, and I would come over all the time.
Like every day.
And 'cause she only lived like 3 minutes from me,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't even. It would get to a point where like I was so fortunate to have a mom that she knew I wasn't getting into trouble.
Yeah.
So like if I said, "Hey, I'm going to M's," she wouldn't care. She'd be like, "Okay." She'd be like, "No problem." I get to her apartment and we're watching YouTube videos, and what were we making? Pierogies?
Yeah, yeah, I think
You
we're
were like,
making
"Oh, I don't feel like putting them on the stove, so I'm gonna pop them in the microwave." And I kid you not, I still have this video on my phone. It makes me cackle to this day. She just starts aggressively, like nasally laughing, and I couldn't figure out why. So I turn around and I'm like, what is up with you? She holds out a whole ass plate of French fries, completely cold, but like not frozen. It's like it was like a time capsule. They had been in there for an unspecified amount of time. And she looks me dead face, tears in her eyes, and says, I don't even know when I make these. And it honestly is what inspired this name, Couch Potatoes, because that's one of my favorite
Oh
memories
my
with you.
God.
And anytime I'm having a bad day, I literally watch that video. Like, I kid you not. If I'm having such a horrible day at work, I will watch that video because it just makes me laugh and it puts me in such a good mood. I don't even know what I made
And
these.
I didn't. Like I used when I lived at the apartment in Kent, like
Yeah.
I I did not take care of myself for sure.
Sorry.
But like
That I probably
sometimes
just ear blasted then.
sometimes like for dinner, I would throw two chicken nuggets and a
Mhm.
plate of French fries in the microwave and call it a day.
Right.
And so like it's very on brand that
Yep.
there was just a random plate of French fries in the microwave.
Yep. No, that's honestly hand on heart one of my favorite memories of you. Like I think I will treasure that for the rest of my life.
Oh,
I truly
it's a
do.
good
I
one.
mean, if I have kids, I'm telling them that story. I'm gonna be like, "Did you hear about Annie M and the plate of French fries?" And
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Huh? She loved French fries?" Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, there's so many fun memories, and in all honesty, like every single story with us could be a podcast of its own, like an
Yeah.
episode of its own, because we've gone through so much like fun stuff together. Like I definitely think we're gonna have to do one about vacations,
Yeah, just
about
like strictly
yeah, like
vacations
our family
because
vacation experiences, because your parents saw your mother literally saw me punch a Cheez-It box for no reason. And then my mom and dad were like in the living room for ours, and you were in there like telling me if a voodoo priestess comes in this room. It's so
at one
crazy.
point I said I was going to seduce your father and your mother.
You
And
did.
so, yeah, that could be a whole
That's got to be an
podcast
episode
in
for sure.
itself.
Maybe we'll do that in the summer. That could be a summer,
Yeah.
like, after winter. Be like, if you're
Hmm.
thinking about vacations, might we recommend?
Might we
Might we
recommend?
recommend?
Oh, goodness.
But no, we got the holiday season coming up.
Hmm.
The the Thanksgiving and Christmas and whatnot. So how do you feel about holiday time? Like, if you think about it, you have four, I guess, four big box office holidays right by each other. You have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's,
Yeah.
right in a row from each other.
And honestly, like, holidays are good, and I really enjoy like spending time with my family and things like that.
Hmm.
It gets a little stressful when you think like about finances, just like trying to get everybody's gifts and like
Hmm.
even I mean not even that, but like if you back up to like Halloween time, like
Yep.
I'm a big haunted house junkie.
Yep.
So like going to haunted houses, it's like $35 a person, and if you want to go to multiple haunted houses and
Yep.
just like the time and the money that it takes, and then Thanksgiving, just buying all the food for Thanksgiving and um, then presents for Christmas and things like
Hmm.
that. And just like if you're bringing any food, if you're
Yep.
bringing, there's all that to worry about. So I think that there's a lot of stress that comes with the holidays.
Hmm.
Um, Very excited to see my family, my nieces, my nephews,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't trade any of that time for the world that I have with
Yeah.
them, but it's
Hmm.
just it does get stressful.
Yeah.
Um, and you just kind of want it to go by quick. And it's hard to like as a
Hmm.
nurse, like I have to
Yeah.
work a lot of holidays, so
You
like I
do.
work Christmas this year
You
and
do.
so like that kind of adds to the stress of
Yep.
things too.
Yep.
How are you feeling about it all?
Well, kind of the same boat as you. Happy to spend time with the people that you
Mhm.
enjoy being with. But I think it's stressful on everybody. I think we all have to
Mhm.
put on this mask facade that we're having a great time when in reality, we all just have to pretend like for the last 2 weeks we weren't freaking out about what we were going to get like Cousin Arnie or
And
something.
living in debt, like
Right.
eating ramen every night.
Right, right. No, legit, because I think everybody's going to have to budget this year
Mhm.
very, very hard
Well,
for their.
prices are just so high for
Yeah.
groceries alone. I mean,
Somebody brought up a good idea of why can't Black Friday sales be on groceries?
that would be
I
amazing.
think that'd be great. That would
Yeah.
help so many people out.
Especially on like meats, like it's like burgers, chicken, like,
Yeah,
steak. I mean,
yeah.
ooh.
But like I I guess my sage wisdom of advice for any of you tater tots watching is like don't the way I look at it is don't make the gifts like the cake. Like
Yeah.
if you look at the holidays as a cake, your gift should be the icing on the cake. They
Hmm.
shouldn't be the cake. It should be your time that you're spending with the people that you love, whether you celebrate with family, friends, chosen family, or just your dog. I
Yeah.
mean, it should be what you make it to be, but don't make it about the gifts. I can't stand when it's so. capitalistic in a way,
Yeah,
like
it
how
should be
things
a
have gotten.
joyful time
It
and it
should
should
be.
be a time spent with family. And
Hmm.
I've heard so many times this year already of, I feel like you're not going to have a good Christmas because I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. I just want to spend time
Hmm.
with you. I just want to be with you. That's uh that's the main premise of it, and that's what it's all about. I don't know how it all became gift centralized. It's
Yeah.
just a very
We very much plummeted down a hole of that,
yeah.
like where it's very much like what'd you spend
Mhm.
versus what you get,
Right.
and it shouldn't be like that.
My sister-in-law actually,
Hmm.
she does a lot of like homemade stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that more than anything. It's
Yeah.
just like you put the thought into it. No, it didn't cost a lot of money. No, it
Hmm.
didn't. It doesn't, it's not perfect. But
Yeah.
like I don't want perfect. You put
Right.
your heart and your soul into it. You
Hmm.
saw that and you thought, I'm gonna make that for them or I'm gonna do that for them. And like
Right.
that means so much more to me than $100 item on a
Right.
shelf that
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I feel the same way. I mean, you remember the summer that I lost my job? That was a bad
Yeah.
summer, y'all. I honestly, that's probably an episode we could talk about. We've both had bad job
Oh
experiences.
yeah.
That could be a good episode to talk about. And I was stressing so hard about like, because I didn't get a job until September,
Mhm.
and I was stressing so hard about what I was going to get everybody. And I remembered I was like, we talked about going to like Sugar Creek, Amish country, down all the time.
Yeah.
I had a big stack of these slates that you paint on. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna make paintings. So for like a lot of like Josh's family
Mhm.
and like, I have a very like small like very small family,
Yeah.
but Josh has a little bit more people, so that was something else that I had to learn how to deal with that because I was used
Mhm.
to it just being my mom, my dad, and my brother.
Yeah.
So like now that I've got like, aunts, uncles, cousins, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh. Again, still love all you guys if you're watching. Just remember that. Um, but he told me that his grandma, bless her heart, she is like the sweetest lady you'll ever meet. He said that she's obsessed with blue Santas. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna paint her a blue Santa. So I got this little round slate and I painted it myself.
Mhm.
And I kept sitting thinking the worst saying, I hate this saying around the holiday times. I know it's not much.
Right,
Like I
right.
hate that saying so much. And
Like
I
that's so much. Like
yeah,
it means so much.
yeah. So I'm wrapping them up and I'm like, what if it's not good enough? What if it's like,
Mhm.
what if I'm gonna look like the cheapskate because I don't have any? And I give them their gifts. And like she almost cried.
Oh.
And that was like the sweetest thing. I think that validated like people actually do they care more about the effort
Yeah.
than the price tag.
Well, and like
Yeah.
my sister-in-law, she knows that I love drafts. So like
Yeah.
she painted me a draft to go in my
Yeah.
bathroom, which is
Yeah.
draft theme.
Yeah.
And then I didn't show you this. I'll show you guys as well. Um, one of my patients, his
Hmm.
wife, painted me a rock. And it's a
How
little
cute.
boy. Oh, let's see if I can get it up here. It's a little boy with a broken balloon
Oh.
and a girl bringing him a red balloon. And I was kind of confused at first, but she said that her husband was the broken balloon and I had the full balloon. And she said, that's what you did for our family. You brought something good to something broken. And like that just meant so much to me. And so it's just like you don't think that it means a lot, but it does.
It does. It really does mean a lot. I guarantee you, people appreciate stuff like that and like practical things more than something that looks flashy or
Hmm.
like, like the latest like cell phone or
Right.
whatever be you. Like, I guarantee you, like, if you get them like a gift card or something for like groceries, gas, or like something that that they're gonna use,
Hmm.
or like if you like somebody said like a service, like if you've been saying I need help cleaning my house and you say, hey, let me come help you clean your house,
Right.
something like that,
Right.
they'll
Little
appreciate that
gifts,
10 times
acts of
better.
service, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they'll appreciate that 10
100%.
times better. Were you trying to make me cry with that rock?
No, I wasn't, but I cried when she gave it to me.
That is
It was
so
just so
beautiful.
sweet. She's like, I painted this and thought of you. And when she explained like the meaning behind it, I was just like, oh my gosh. And at that time, she didn't even know this, but at that time, I was thinking about switching positions at my job, and I didn't know if I wanted a more
Hmm.
like clerical in a like office position or if
Yeah,
I wanted to stay in the field.
right.
And that was just kind of one of the signs that I got that like, hey, what you do in the field makes a difference. And being with your patients one on one and hands on is making more of a difference than I could make in the office. And
Hmm.
so I just,
Yeah.
but she didn't know that
Yeah.
that was like a good sign for me,
Yeah.
but it
Hey,
was.
sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I need to tell the story of really quick about like how I became an honorary grandkid.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, since we're talking about the holidays and whatnot, you know that my
Just messed up
grandparents
my hair.
both died. You doing okay?
Yeah, I just
You're,
messed up my hair.
you're like you're over here like going like this.
Yeah, I'm good.
So the grandparents on my mom's side both passed when I was pretty young. Not like super young, but you know, my grandpa I was 12 and then my grandma I was like high school 17 and whatnot. And I never really got to experience like that grandparent thing. And he
Hmm.
talks about it all the time. He would talk
Hmm.
about it all the time, like how like grandma and papa, how they he'd call them, ask them for advice or whatnot.
Yeah.
And the first time I met them, I felt that. I was like, she literally made this batch of like toffee cookies. They were the you could taste the love in every bite of those
Oh,
cookies. It was so good, and I almost cried. And Josh was like, "Why are you upset? They're cookies." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm like,
like, no, I'm not
I'm
upset.
like, my grandma couldn't cook."
Hmm.
I was like, I've never got to experience like the famed grandma's cooking. I was like,
Right.
I've never got to experience it. So I was like, I can taste the love in every bite of this.
Yeah.
And then as the holidays started progressing, they always gave me a card, whether it's for
Oh.
Valentine's Day. And when they first started giving me cards, it would say, the Pogos, because their last name is I don't want to butcher it. It's like Poganowski or something. It's
Okay.
crazy. So they just go by Pogo. It's easier for everybody else.
Uh-huh.
And then I want to say last year or the year before that, I got a birthday card, and I shit you not, it said love Papa and Grandma, and I about
Aw.
cried. And it was the sweetest thing ever. So I honestly think that's something that is very touching about the holidays is that if for those of you that do have family that, are gone or you don't see as much, like you make it kind of your own in a way.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, these people 7 years ago didn't know I existed.
Right.
And now they're literally like, I'm like one of the honorary grandkids
Hmm.
now. So like, and like his cousins, like his one cousin Casey, like she like did my permanent bracelet that I wear all the time
Hmm.
and whatnot. And like, his brother Eric's such a cool dude to be around. We talk about gaming a lot because we love gaming. That's
Yeah.
another thing we could talk about.
Yeah.
We love games.
We do love
We
games.
are we're basically just
Hence the
nerds,
headsets and
right?
which I'm gonna adjust mine. I'm sorry if it messes up the audio.
Give her, give her a moment. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it.
I'm
But yeah, guys, no matter
back.
whether you back,
I'm back.
you're back. No matter whether you're a young or seasoned tater tot, as we said, um, just remember to take each day with stride when it comes to holiday time. Give yourself a little bit of grace,
Mm.
and just know that like everybody is struggling this year, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
No, and
So,
there's nothing wrong with expressing it either. I think
nah.
there's just such a stigma around mental health and
Mhm.
just admitting that, you're not 100% and it's
Mhm.
okay to not be 100% every day.
Mhm.
Like that's what your friends, your family, that's what we're all here for. And
Mhm.
even if you don't have friends and family that you feel like you can go to, like
Mhm.
we'll be your 100%. We'll
We
give.
got you. Potatoes supporting potatoes.
Yes.
You can load our potatoes.
My potato's pretty loaded, but I will gladly take more toppings. That's
Oh,
for sure.
love a good topping. That's actually a good idea. I honestly think maybe for mental health month, that's September, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should do an episode about like our mental health journeys
Yeah.
if we once we feel more comfortable like addressing it.
Yeah.
We've both gone through stuff and whatnot. But um
Maybe a cooking episode. We can show
we
them how
could
to
cook like
cook.
if you guys like have a recipe that you guys want to see us like we could verse each other and then we could have our
Yeah.
partners like taste it
Yeah. Like they
like
won't
blind
know
taste it.
who,
Yeah.
yeah, they won't know who
And
made
they
it.
pick who's is
We could
better.
become RIP, the new Simply Sarah's.
We could become the new Simply Sarah's. I miss her so much.
She was just a light in our
She
lives
was a
on
light in our
YouTube.
lives. She was a light in our lives.
Yeah.
That's another thing, guys. Don't take anything for granted. Please
Hmm.
don't. Like I think you learn that the older you get.
Yeah.
But seriously, like, don't take that time you have with your family, even if they're on your nerves, which we get it. There are days you want to kill each other. Every family
Yeah.
goes through it, but don't take it for granted, honestly.
Hmm.
Like, celebrate those moments that you get with them and whatnot.
Yeah.
What are you having for Thanksgiving this year? You classic turkey
Oh gosh,
family or?
I actually I'm not quite sure. I
Hmm.
know that we go to Austin's for some of it, and then we go to my aunt's for some of it.
Hmm.
Um, and I think both places is typically, turkey, ham,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes. Like there's usually so many different potatoes, and everybody always comments like, "Why do we need six different types of potatoes?" And it's for people like us,
Why
okay? Stop,
not?
stop arguing. Like just let it happen,
Why not?
okay?
I should be allowed
Yeah,
to have mashed potatoes and sweet
it's
potato
like the one
casserole.
day that I'm allowed to have all
Right.
that.
Like, this is the one day we're allowed to
Carbs don't count.
we're just allowed to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody's going to judge you.
No.
Nobody's going to judge you for
But
what you
yeah, I
eat.
think both places are having pretty
Okay.
typical.
Yeah, same here. We're doing the turkey and
Yeah, we do,
whatnot.
we do a little bit different stuff for like,
Hmm.
I want to say there's a couple holidays that we mix it up.
Yeah.
Like we have like Mexican food or like
Hmm.
cookout food
Yeah,
rather
same
than
here.
like the typical
Yeah.
meal, but I'm blanking right now on which holidays.
Yeah, same here.
But
Yeah, for Christmas the one year we did a make your own pizza bar
oh my
actually,
gosh, that sounds so
and it was
good.
so casual. It was so nice.
Like
Nope, nobody was stressing.
give me a good taco bar, a good nacho bar, a good like
Who does the
anything.
cooking for your holidays, by the way? Was it your
Um,
mom or
no, my Aunt
your
Di.
Aunt
Shout
Di?
out Aunt Di.
Aunt Di, love you, girl.
Your cooking is so good.
Okay,
So is my mom's, but she just doesn't cook for the holidays.
whoever does the cooking for your holidays, you need to text them, call them right now, and thank them for doing that crap. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that my mom would get up at like 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning to start cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Like,
That will not be me.
that will not be me. You will be inclined to bring a dish and I will do something of the other. But shout out Aunt Di. God, I love Aunt Di. She's great.
Yeah.
She's so great.
Little bit of a plug for her. She does like cakes and cupcakes, and she did my wedding cake.
There you go.
She does a whole lot of everything. She doesn't really have a bakery or anything, but she loves to do it. And so if you're interested, comment on this. I can hook you up. I can hook you up with her.
Mm-hmm.
She's got some really reasonable prices and really, really good stuff.
Should Aunt Di should be our first sponsor.
Anti, if you want to sponsor us, $10. No, I'm just kidding.
I was thinking more like cake. Like she could
Oh,
send us
you
cupcakes.
could send us cupcakes.
You don't have to pay cash. I'm fine with cake. I mean, do you see me? Obviously, I love cake.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, so that's what we got coming up. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm sure we'll film another episode coming up of like, so if you guys have any ideas
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
what
say
you'd
there'll
like to see
probably
us
be
talk
another
about,
episode before Christmas.
I would say before
Yeah.
Christmas for sure. I definitely think maybe we should get each a blind box, like a
Yes.
friend's
Oh my
Christmas,
gosh.
like a
And we can
friendsgiving
wear
Christmas.
like holiday clothes or like a Santa hat.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think we should do that. But if you guys have any suggestions for like the pre-Christmas episode of what you'd like us to talk about, and please, seriously, guys, this is an open space. We will talk about anything with you,
Anything and everything.
anything and everything. We're basically like, I kind of view us as like your two spinster aunts
Yeah.
that kind of like, we kind of like, the townspeople say that we're creepy and weird, but like, we're actually really nice,
Hmm.
so, but yeah, leave comments, share with like friends, family, whoever you think would like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Just give us ideas.
you
Keep them
know,
coming.
yeah.
We're never gonna turn down
Because
any suggestions.
well, at the end of the day, too, I think Tater Tots, this show is just as much yours as it is ours.
Hmm.
Like, we want to make you guys feel included, and we want to give you stuff that you guys will actually enjoy, hearing and
Yeah.
doing
And
with
even
us.
if you can just put us in your headphones, you don't always
Yeah,
have to watch the video, but
no,
just
you can
put us
just
in your
listen.
headphones on your drive to work or anything like that.
Yeah, you can just listen.
Yeah, we're just here for a good time.
We are just here for a good time. Not a long time, a good time. We're here for like a good potato, because potatoes, when they're good, they're not around long.
No, they're not.
They're not. They get consumed. Consumed. I talk with my hands a lot. If you couldn't
Yeah.
tell, I'm a big hand talker. Hand talker. Well, Any final thoughts before we wrap up this pilot episode? I mean, if you're here for this, this is a revolution.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say
is the start.
if you've stuck around this long, thank you
Yeah.
for just kind of listening to us ramble. I'm not
Hmm.
sure if every episode will be this long or some episodes might be longer,
Hmm.
just depending on what we do. But we just kind of wanted to introduce ourselves
Yeah.
and kind of give you the background on where we're coming from and
Hmm.
what our plans are, and
Hmm.
just lay it
Yeah.
all out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot more humor, a lot more
Oh yeah.
silliness, a lot more everything coming your way.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, we're super grateful for all of you.
Yeah.
And please like us, share us. Um,
Subscribe on YouTube.
yes.
I
Friend us
might,
on Facebook.
yeah, I might put this on Spotify too. So
Yeah.
I'll keep you guys posted if I do that as well. Um, but yeah, just let you know, just get us out there,
Yeah.
just have fun with it. But with that, I think it's time to close out the video and whatnot. So this has been the first episode of Couch Potatoes. So
I hope you enjoyed it.
thank you guys so much for watching.
Later,
Later, taters.
taters.